Hello and welcome back. It is Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. And we're going to continue our book today with page 50 and 51. So let's go to page 50. Okay. Use the ideas you have learned about investment strategies in this lesson to complete the sentences below. Each sentence may have more than one answer. So, remember this article? We read it yesterday. If you want, you can reread it right now, pause, and give it another read. It's going to be useful for this lesson. Okay, so let's come in here. Take a look at this and fill in with your best answers. If you don't invest your money, you will lose blank over time. Okay, so pause, look at that article, fill this in. All right, I hope you guys went back and looked at the article before I give you the answers. So, and filled it all in with your best guesses. We'll take this. Okay. So number one. Alright, number one is if you don't invest your money, you will lose purchasing power over time. Number two, the price/value of stocks is based on the earnings of the company. Number three, savings accounts and mutual funds are not very profitable. Number four, my favorite investment strategy is mutual funds. Number five, okay. You'd also have had for number four, real estate investments or CDs or savings. This is a very much an opinion question. So for me, it's mutual funds. So number five, it is not easy to convert, liquidate real estate into cash. Any one of these would be fine. It's not easy to turn real estate into cash. It is not easy to convert real estate into cash. It is not easy to liquidate real estate into cash. Savings accounts are very, number six, popular. You can get cash whenever you want or need it. Okay? Popular. I think everybody should probably have a savings account if you're able to save money. I know my savings account has very little money in it because it's hard to save money, guys. I get it. Part G. An outline is a way to organize the main ideas of something you have listened to or read. You can write notes or complete sentences in an outline, but do not directly copy the author's words. Based on the article in Exercise D, complete the outlines below. So that article we read yesterday, go back to it, okay? Go through it and find the answers to these. Pause the video. All right, welcome back. I hope you've put in some answers, and I'm going to pull up what they have. Inflation. Okay, inflation is money is worth less and less each year. By not investing, people lose money. That's the example. Okay, number two, investments make you money. A, current income. Okay, what else do they have? Current income, CDs will make you money. Capital growth, real estate, stocks, etc. And a combination of current income and capital growth. So a combination of these two will make you money. Popular investment types. We have on here, if C is stocks. So what else was popular in that article? Savings accounts, certificates of deposit, CDs, stocks, mutual funds, and the last big one was real estate or property. Good. Let's move on. You do not have to do H unless you would like to. So we're going to come over here. Alright. Discuss the following questions. What is credit? What is credit? It's It's a little tricky. What is credit? What makes credit good or bad? How can you find out if you have good or bad credit? If you have bad credit, how can you improve it? So think about these, okay? Write me an answer for each one. Pause the video, write an answer for each one, you guys, okay? Let's take a look at what they had to say. So if you haven't paused the video yet, pause the video. Alright, welcome back. So, what is credit? Don't make this easy. Money lent to a consumer instead of immediate payment, credit worthiness. So money lent to a consumer instead of immediate payment is credit worthiness. So credit is, you know how we have a credit score, right? And the credit score is supposed to show to banks and credit companies and lenders if you're responsible with your credit and you pay back your debts. Okay, that's what credit worthiness is. What makes credit good or bad? Good. Keep a bank account, pay bills on time, use credit wisely, right? So make sure you pay all your bills, that'll make good credit, pay off your credit cards, pay your rent on time, pay your gas bill on time. That all adds to if your credit goes up. The better your credit, the more easily it is to get a loan. Bad. If you don't pay your bills on time, if you max out your credit cards, and you spend beyond your means, that means you spend more money than you make, okay? That will hurt your credit. Number 3. How can you find out if you have good or bad credit? Well, you can get a credit report, okay? And a good place to go for that is Credit Karma. That's what I use, okay? And they'll give you a nice little summary. Read credit report for errors. Contact the bank or creditor or credit bureau, okay? If there are errors, pay bills on time, add positive information to your report, establish credit, and use it correctly. If you have bad credit, how can you improve it? You can pay your bills on time, okay? Make sure you pay your credit card down. Check that credit report and make sure that there are no errors or there's nothing on it that wasn't from you. Make sure you pay your bills on time. You can establish credit and use it correctly is what they want you to do. So it's basically just pay your bills on time. Make sure you don't max out your credit cards. That'll help your credit score, okay? Usually we'd have a discussion about credit scores and improving it in class and what you guys do about it, but we can't do that here. So I hope you're all doing really well. But here are the answers for A. Okay, here's the last thing we're doing today. Read the article below. As you read it, underline the main ideas. So go through this and read it, and for each paragraph, highlight or underline the main idea, okay? So, your credit history can make or break you when trying to convince lenders you're a good risk. Here's how to build the best record you can before you need it. Open checking and savings accounts. Having bank accounts establishes you as part of the financial mainstream. Lenders want to know you have a checking account available to pay bills, and a savings account indicates you're putting aside something for the future. Get your credit report, if you have one. Next, you need to find out how lenders view you. Most lenders base their decisions on credit reports, which are compiled by companies known as credit bureaus. You are entitled to a free credit report from each of the 3 major bureaus each year. Typically, a credit report includes identifying information about you such as your name, address, social security number, and birth date. The report may also list any credit accounts or loans opened in your name, along with your payment history account limits, and unpaid balances. Fix any errors or omissions. Some credit reports include errors, accounts that don't belong to you or that include out-of-date or misleading information. You should read through each of your 3 reports and note anything that's incorrect. Negative information, such as late payments, delinquencies, liens, and judgments against you, should be dropped after 7 years. Bankruptcies can stay on your report for up to 10 years. So right now, you guys are going to go through and you're going to highlight the main idea for each paragraph. And then we will go through it. So right now, highlight the main idea in each paragraph. Pause the video and highlight the main idea in each paragraph. Okay, welcome back. So let's go through these main ideas for each paragraph. Open this up. Paragraph 1. Your credit history can make or break you. That's the main idea. Paragraph 2. Having bank accounts establishes you as part of the financial mainstream. Paragraph 3. Most lenders base their decisions on credit reports. Paragraph 4. A credit report includes identifying information about you. The report may also list any credit accounts or loans opened in your name. Paragraph 5. Some credit reports include errors. Paragraph 6. The more information you can provide about yourself, the more comfortable lenders may feel extending credit to you. Paragraph 7. Establish credit. There are 3 common routes for establishing new credit. Paragraph 8. Once you've got credit, use it right. Okay. So here are all of them, but I do not think, maybe we're supposed to go to the next page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I am so sorry, you guys. I had to read this, and apparently it comes over to here. Okay. That's my bad. Hopefully, you guys read the whole thing. If not, I'm coming in here right now. Let's go. Let's do it. Add positive information to your report. The more information you can provide about yourself, the more comfortable lenders may feel extending credit to you. Here's a list of items to consider. Are your employer and your job title listed? Is your address listed and correct? Is your social security number listed and correct? Is your telephone number listed and correct? Does your report include all the accounts you've paid on time? Establish credit. There are 3 common routes for establishing new credit. 1. Apply for department store and gasoline cards. These are usually easier to get than major bank cards. 2. Consider taking out a small personal loan from your local bank or credit union and paying the money back over time. 3. The bank may require you to put up some collateral, such as the same amount you're borrowing deposited into a savings account. 3. Apply for a secured credit card. These work something like the loan described above. You deposit a certain amount at a bank, and in return, you're given a Visa or MasterCard with a credit limit roughly equal to the amount you deposited. Once you've got credit, use it right. Charge small amounts on each card, but never more than you pay off each month. You need to use credit regularly to establish your credit history, but there's usually no advantage to paying interest on those charges. Once you've been approved for one card or loan, don't rush out and apply for several more. Applying for too much credit will hurt rather than help your score. Okay. So let's take a look at this. I'll bring us back here. I missed the continued part. Okay. So we read this. I'm going to pull this back up. I'll show you the answers one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So in paragraph 1, your credit history can make or break you. In paragraph 2, having bank accounts establishes you as part of the financial mainstream. In paragraph 3, most lenders base their decisions on credit reports. Paragraph 4, a credit report includes identifying information about you. The report may also list any credit accounts or loans opened in your name. Paragraph 5, some credit reports include errors. Paragraph 6, the more information you can provide about yourself, the more comfortable lenders may feel extending credit to you. And paragraph 7, establish credit. There are 3 common routes for establishing new credit. Paragraph 8, once you've got credit, use it right. So let's come over here and go through this again tomorrow. Once you've got credit, use it right. Okay? That was number 8. So give this a read again if you need to. We'll go over it again tomorrow, and then we're going to start with part C, okay? I hope you all are doing well. Well, I guess not tomorrow because we have a week off. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay, so give this another read, and seeing that today is Thursday, next week we won't have class because we're on that vacation. I'll send you a text to remind you. Just while you're on break, write your journals, use your workbook, do your Burlington, watch TV in English, and keep being awesome. Stay inside as much as possible, stay home as much as possible, stay safe, stay healthy, and I miss you guys. I will see you later.